Hello YouTube, this is Wolverine, and I'm going to review some of my knives. Keep them in a shoebox. These are some of the knives that I first started when I collected. Okay, so, I don't know if you can see that. It's Northwest Territory. This is one of my first knives I've ever had, so it's been through hell. As you can see, the brass finish is all worn. Even the wood is starting to crack, it looks like. And the blade just scratched all hell and polish is all off. But I had this knife for like prize when I was 15 through like, and not even that, probably like 12 through 15 maybe. And as a kid, when you have a knife, you kind of put it through hell. As you can see that little notch? I think the blade was out a lot further than it is now, not gonna lie. So that's how much I used it. I think I wore the whole knife to hell, because the shape seems kind of weird, don't you think? At least it does to me. I don't know, but so this is my first knife. Even the case went to hell. I lost the snap. But that's that knife. I like that knife. It's a good knife. This is an Ozark trail knife. Actually, I got this at like a discount store for like $10. And I'm not gonna lie, this was the next utility knife I had, and I actually used a lot. But that's my favorite knife, just because I could. Hold on. I could do that, and I don't know, it just made me feel like a badass. But as you can see, I have some wear, and it's actually still really sharp. So I mean, I really like this knife. The only thing that's really kind of annoys me is the little flip bar thing. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of loose. And it's a lock knife, so it has that little lock right there. It works pretty well. I like it. So that's this knife. Now I got one more knife over here too. This is a buck knife. I got this in Florida at Outdoor World. Step down the camera real quick. Sorry guys. I really like this knife. I've always been a big fan of like the big fat blades. I could see me actually using this for fishing, to gut them and stuff. Has like that cleaver end, you know. I've got some nice shine to it, even though I've had it for a while. I really like the handle. Sweet looking camo. Feels real smooth. Has that finger grip for ergonomics, I think it's called. Little thumb grip thing. I really like this knife. Never used it for anything, but I like it. Has a little thing for a lanyard too. I like it. Sheath's nice too. Real sturdy. Good clip. I think I paid around like $50 for this one, so this is actually like my first big knife purchase. I know $50 doesn't sound like that much, but for like a 16-year-old without a job, it's pretty good. I never even noticed that. It has like little ribs right here. That's cool. Okay, next item. These were actually my Pap's knives, so they actually mean a lot to me. He passed away when I was a little kid, so when I finally got them, like when we were going through his stuff finally. So as you can see, it's a Bowie. I don't really know anything about it, but this is actually, when I was rooting through my Pap stuff, I didn't get it initially, so this is actually probably the first thing that got me into knives. I always thought this was just the coolest thing. And I'm not sure how old it is or anything about it, but I really like it. I always found this to look really weird, and I'm not exactly sure what that is. I don't know if it's patina or just some sort of residue, but I like this knife. It's pretty big. I've seen other Bowies, and this is pretty much one of the biggest. Actually, it has a double edge on the top part. This isn't the blade, but just on the top part's the blade. I think it's really cool. It actually has a real nice shine, as you can see in my camera. So that's that knife. This is actually one of my favorite knives too. This is also my Pap's, and I always liked this blade because it was just so shiny. I always thought it was like silver or something when I was a kid. This is probably the shiniest blade I've ever seen. So I like this blade too. Now we're gonna go into some little things I made when I was a kid. The toothbrush shank. Oh yeah. Aren't I a tough guy? We do the stupidest things when we're kids, don't we? Then I made a little saw out of a bandsaw blade. Actually cuts pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And this is my prison shank. Took ping pong paddle handle, taped it up, bent a metal clip, put it over top the blade. And then this is a sawzall blade. It actually cuts pretty well. So that's it for this review, YouTube.